of building a barracks to making it so you had to build a depot first. And Zergs were okay. And now you just make infestors. You know, if anything else was as good as infestors, then Zergs would make something else.
Man. We have a very good second round match at the top of the bracket. HTW is playing STN. Whoa. Nice. Yeah, Sky, our runner-up on Saturday night, is playing Nunya, that Exalted Nunya person, in the second round, and Soy Pop-Tarts in the second round. He's going to be playing the winner of a TVZ. Awesome.
Anyway, spawning in the top center position, we have our yellow Zerg player. Has his kicking boots on today. It's Kicker. Do you want to get the bottom, or should I?
Go ahead.
Mr. Typenstein over there. All right.
Yeah, I'm just telling these two knuckleheads that if they want to wait, they shouldn't. They should go ahead and play.
Yeah, don't wait.
If Kicker's going to wait, then his opponent has the right to forfeit him.
So, spawning in the bottom center position, we have the pinkish white Terran, and I really like. People say this is pink, but it's so close to white, it's kind of insane. Anyway, it's MFCs Shutout. Looking for that shutout victory.
Okay, so yeah, good name. I like it. Shutout. MFSC.
Shut him out.
We'll have to ask him what his MFSC stands for.
Sounds like a MMA organization, you know?
Yeah.
Like men fighting StarCraft. I don't know. I have no idea. Terran fighting.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on, what?
Hang on.
What happened? No!
Kicker needs to leave stream chat.
Kicker. Stream is paused? Like, no, get out. I don't care if the stream's paused. There. Okay.
Is he out?
According to him.
No.
I'm looking at the viewer list. I don't see him on the viewer list. Unless his name is something other than Kicker.
It's I am Lee.
I am Lee
3.
It's not there.
It's not there? Okay, good. I just saw it leave. Good. We can unpause. Okay.
Better count it down. It's the final countdown. Okay. So yeah, fortunately, no real serious information is revealed. Like, nothing important happened. Like, there was no T-Rex, there was no 9-pole or whatever. There was no blind countering. We retain legitimacy. Yeah, the idea of a patch Zerg is wrong. And if you think patch Zergs are real, you're wrong. You're terrible at the game. Anyway, just addressing the chat. So, standard is as standard can be. Nothing crazy going on in this game. Although, Kicker apparently got himself supply blocked there and went for a double extractor trick.
Look, just do a search on Team Liquid or Reddit on Patch Zerg. You'll see the thread. There's a lot of responses to the thread, by the way. There's what? How many pages of responses? 100 and
a lot.
Something? Yeah. I'm sorry, no, 33 pages of responses. I can give you the link if you want.
There is no Zerg that became good after the Queen buff. Those Zergs don't exist.
That's the Team Liquid link. We have Zerglings attacking this command center.
Yep, that command center, you know, I mentioned this in a previous cast. It's better to build that command center on the high ground. It's safer. You get it down there a couple seconds later, but at least you're guaranteed to have it. And really, MFCS Shutout, I'm just going to call him Shutout. He's going to have to cancel that. There we go. Canceled.
Wow.
Loses a couple of minerals there. Sucks.
Yep.
Building it on the high ground now. Much better.
Yep, lost 100 minerals. He gets 300 back for that cancel. And the Zerg has, you know, not much going on. He has the 2 queens out, no other queens. He has the creep spread going down the ramp right now. And that's about it. Oh, 3rd queen just popped out, and that's what's going to be spreading the creep. It only has a pull and nothing else. Did he get speed? No, he has not gotten speed yet. Wow. So he's up to 34 supply without speed. So he's just macroing up a lot.
Yeah, he did a gasless opening, and then only made 3 queens and then went into gas. So it's kind of splitting down the middle of a gas opening versus like a 6 queen opening, because obviously he has 3 queens and the gas is later. That's pretty much exactly splitting down the middle. The Overlord placement for Kicker is very good. Just got an Overlord all the way out in the airspace. His opponent. Another one checking out the natural. Another one heading for more airspace. Just want to cover that map in vision.
Yep.
Not that there's anything to see yet, but
this is kind of anti-dropish type Overlord placement. He did put a Baneling Nest down. Don't know if you saw that yet, but he did put a Baneling Nest down. So, bling bling play from the Zerg player.
Yep. And we're seeing that switch, the factory going on to the reactor, although it was misplaced. It's not on the reactor, Shutout! Shutout! There we go, he realizes it. Okay, putting the starport onto the tech lab, so with this 3rd command center coming up, it looks like Shutout wants to go for the mech play. Generally, you don't get 3 CCs this early and not go for the mech play.
Yeah, this is Mule Heaven right here is what we're seeing. He's going to have a couple of orbital commands.
These 5 Marines need to be careful. These are speedlings. If they get up there, no, Shutout!
Oh
my God, Shutout!
The open door trick.
His door open.
No, where? Oh. Okay.
Right, he's gonna lose some SCVs. He's probably gonna lose these Marines. Oh no, Shutout with a huge blunder early on. His build was fine, except for that door being open.
We're gonna, you know what we're gonna call tonight? This is gonna. It seems like we're gonna have a theme tonight. Zergling harassment theme going on tonight.
Zergling harassment. He reopens the door. Shutout, what are you doing? I was like, oh. Oh, down to 14 supply. 5 workers remain for Shutout. That is terrible. And we have Banelings on the way, so that door is not going to hold.
6 workers remain for the Terran, 35 workers for Kicker. He has 24 workers lost, 31 units altogether. Not looking good for this Terran player. Meanwhile, the 3rd hatchery goes down for Kicker. And now it just looks weird having 3 command centers in your main after your supply is 23. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't put a Baneling bus past this Zerg. What do you think?
Yeah, the Baneling bust honestly could work very well. The Banshee can help, but it can't take out all these Banelings by itself, although Kicker doesn't seem to know that.
Yeah. He needs to move away. Ooh, he's losing another Baneling. That's not good. Although, okay, well, he's going to pull the whole way back. Okay, so I see. Just regroup, you know, stay ahead. Don't let yourself fall behind by losing this entire army. It's a good idea. Is there a tank? No, there's no tank. There's just the factory is still on the reactor. He did not change anything. He's still making Banshees, and he's making Hellions. So Hellion and Banshee going to try to take out as much of this Zergling army as he can.
Yep. It's kind of it's a real tough road for Shutout at this point to come back. Because, I mean, he's just now getting a 2nd. The 3rd base is already up for Kicker. He's starting to mine from it. And, you know, it is mech, but Kicker doesn't need to make roaches with the lead he's got. He can just make Zerglings, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He's upgrading to reflect that right now.
Yep. The command center was landed in a natural. He can now start mining. He will have mules to help out with the mining at his natural. Meanwhile, going on to the creep, these Zerglings are trying to get a surround on the Hellions. We have a cloak by the Banshee. I'll just point that out for you.
Wait, what? Did he cloak?
Banshee's cloaked, yeah, so...
Oh, okay.
Might as well. Can't see him.
Right. Alright, so Shutout has decided to switch back to a bio play, which I agree with, because his mech harassment is going to get shut down. Banshee's cloak. Cloak, Banshees, do it! Do it! That other one needs to cloak! Like, he can take out some queens here. The Spore Crawler placement is not the absolute best. But as I was saying, I agree with Shutout's sort of a transition into, oh, he's getting detected by that Spore. One
right.
Banshee focus down. Queen goes down. Banshee's gonna die.
Almost.
Really don't want to lose Cloak Banshees. That's so much gas investment, so much damage you could potentially do.
Yes.
Really should just get out of there. The Cloak's done. The Banshee's gonna die. The Queens are in position. Yeah, this game is a disaster for a Shutout. It really is. We're looking at 45 supplied and 95.
Wow.
Anyway, another Shutout switching to a bio-based play, going for stim and a drop harassment, is a much better idea. The unfortunate thing is that there is a Spire out, and there's +1 air attacks on the way, and Muta's on the way. So unless he takes like the most roundabout path ever around these Overlords, he's gonna get shut down.
Yeah. And a 4th base goes down for Kicker, so he's up to 4. And bio play coming out for the Terran, as you were saying. You know, I can name one person who could probably come back from this. He's not here, but if Select was here, he'd know how to come back from this somehow.
Select could. Thorzane probably could as well. He loves the slow game. Perhaps DeMuslim. DeMuslim been showing some great results lately. Beating Sen, which I was like, wow, really?
Yeah.
I was like extremely impressed that DeMuslim beat Sen. Sen's that guy who, you know, he's the unsung foreign Zerg, really. Shutout needs to close his door. Siege tank on the high ground. It sees the Banelings. The Mutas are going to take it out if he's not careful, though.
Yep, Mutas will take out the tank.
The Mutas! Ah!
They get it.
Pick off the tank. One Muta almost died, but not quite. That tank was so needed to face off against this Baneling bust that's coming, and there are so many Banelings. 46 morphing.
Oh, this is bust heaven. This is the song, you know, the Husky StarCraft
Yeah,
song.
let me sing you the song of my people, says Kicker. Begins with a B and ends with an Aingling.
Can you imagine being a Marine and looking over the top of this and seeing this army out there? It's like you're playing
no, that's when doing stim makes it all worth it. Oh, taking out the SCVs who are trying to wall over the wall.
Right.
Make a wall in the rocks. Meanwhile, there is a drop coming. Queens are targeting... It's one full medevac and one empty medevac, so you have enough to heal 8 Marines. The entire Zerg army is not there. It's at the front.
Where is it? Where's
this drop? In the third base of Kicker, there is a drop.
I see it.
It's right at the front. They're going to be attacking that... the medevac. One medevac goes down. These Marines, get overrun. The medevac dies. There was even an SCV there building a bunker, but...
Yep.
Shutout trying everything he knows to get back into this game, but still on 2 bases. I mean, his only option is to turtle hard, slow push. The tank count has to get higher to fight this kind of a Baneling number. It's so few. How many does he actually have right now? 4 tanks? If the 4 tanks all hit the giant clump of Banelings at once, the next clump of Banelings still kills everything. He needs like 10 tanks.
Well, at least he has his tanks. That's going to help. I'm not saying it's going to help enough, but you know, with everything that the Zerg has, he's even spreading creep here at what would be the Terran 3rd base, so he can expand at least to that base. He can expand to the right. Zerg Flyer Carapace, a level 1. He has these overlords right in the center of the map. You know what I would love to see is some overlord drops, so that he can pick this up, so that they won't get annihilated by the tanks. and do a baneling drop.
Shout out, I don't agree with that, really. Your supply is so much... I mean, it's slowly catching up. He's about a 50 supply difference right now.
Yeah, the Zerg is
a lot of
almost
that is in drones. It's not all in army.
Yeah, look at the worker count. 81 drones.
54.
Yeah, 81. That's a large amount of drones.
So really, the army supply is closer to equal. So Shutout can, I guess, start slowly encroaching on this, but he's got to be so careful with his marine splitting.
Yeah, I would love to see some Overlord, like, you know, get some Overlord drops going. He can drop these Banes right on these tanks.
At this point, Kicker's just being a bit of a douche. He's got enough Banelings to crush this entire army, but he doesn't want to try it.
Yeah.
Oh, here he goes.
Here we go.
At this point, oh, well, alright, here comes the attack. Kicker rolling in. So many Banelings!
He's going to try to go up the ramp. Yep, the Mutas came in and took out the tanks. The Zerglings and Banelings took out almost the entire natural. And now the Mutas are just free to reign.
Yep. There is no army for Shutout, only workers.
Right.
8 Marines on the way, but 64 Zerglings on the way as well. Kicker loves Banelings. Shutouts, for some reason, not GGing yet, but I mean, it's kind of inevitable. He only has... Layer 2 easy. Some friendly banter. Alright, there we go.